by the entry in whatever it was, June or July or August, of the crypto tech bros, Peter Thiel, that they made a mistake.
All right, back on TYT. Cenk and Anna with you guys. More news.
So I just want to address something. I was wrong about Project 2025. MAGA hates Project 2025, and I thought that Donald Trump actually cared about his base, because in his first term, he seemed to be swayed by his base. He seemed to listen to his base.
Wait a second. Wait. MAGA hates Project 2025?
Exactly. I was saying that towards the end of my last video, and I wanted to cover a little bit more of what Emma and Sam had to say on the Majority Report about Anna. Still, these two, Cenk and Anna, they act like they understand. We know the MAGA base. We know the MAGA base. Who's the MAGA base? Who's the MAGA base? Did you know? Glenn Beck, right? Dr. Phil, freaking Charlie Kirk. Please, okay? Just because you get to go and travel and do lavish interviews. Jillian Michaels, is that her name? No, I don't think so. The MAGA base, the MAGA base. You don't know anything about the MAGA base. But anyway, I want to cover them, especially Emma. It's a shame they used to be best friends. Destroying Ana Kasparian and the rest. I mean, TYT is not really doing as good as it should be. And I keep saying, where is Cenk? I mean, maybe he's back now.
Where's the evidence of that?
What? What is this MAGA that they speak of? What is this? Make America Great hates Project 2025? Every single person involved in Project 2025 are the most Make America Great people there are. Like, what is this whole idea that that this is a betrayal of Donald Trump? This is what Donald Trump ran on. They were talking about destruction of the administrative state in 2017. Schedule F was released in 2020 as he went out the door.
Right.
He's walking around with RFK, who's saying we're going to get rid of all these agencies. We're going to get rid of the NIH. We're going to get rid of the CDC. We're going to get rid of all these agencies. They're walking around to all their people, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. I mean, all of it. Like MAGA hates it. MAGA might not like Elon Musk because he's the least charismatic person in the world. But where is this evidence that MAGA hates what?
I thought we were giving credit.
No, I know. Well, I was giving credit for the above, but I didn't realize that part.
No, it's okay. I mean, I understand. I would say that downplaying the effects of Project 2025 prior to the election, as clearly they were engaging in, even as they were advertising themselves as a progressive network, is deeply shameful, because we now see the effects of Project 2025 in real time, which...
It is deeply shameful because here's the thing about, look, okay, we have these titles and stuff, and definitely all about progression of the country, for sure. The difference with TYT and, I'm not going to say N. TYT, with their own mouth, purports to be the mouthpiece for the left, the mouthpiece for Democrats. They're the biggest show. People could come on their show, this, that, and the other. And I guess this is why Cenk is running around groveling to this, MAGA conservative, whatever nonsense-based thing that he's running around to, because I think that he's trying to merge with one of these companies so he can get more money. That's seriously what's on my mind. But at the end of the day, he's right about that. It's like they are the mainstream Democratic show because they are funded. So you could really say they're corporate press. The thing about YouTube is that, like, a lot of people will think, like, oh, it's on YouTube, it's independent. That is not true. That's not true. I mean, look at what's going on with the Daily Wire. I mean, their CEO stepped down. It's not independent at all. Like, there's a bunch of confusion. Obviously, there's confusion. This isn't independent. You could tell when a channel is independent. TYT is not just a channel. It is a media site, which is fine, right? Because, look, I am not here to be upset about that. Good for them. Kudos to them. But at the same time, you can't purport to be the face of progressive Democrats, and you're groveling, and then you're running cover for this so-called MAGA base that is against something Trump is doing. That is online. Again, it's one thing if the people, because we have seen some town halls with people who are saying, like, I didn't vote for this and this, that, and the third. But But that doesn't mean. But they're not talking to those people. And when she said that, by the way, the town halls didn't happen yet. That's not who they're talking to. They're talking to Glenn Beck and Charlie Kirk, who say hip hip hooray to everything Trump does. So where does she come up with this stuff? So I don't blame them for saying what they said.
Includes cutting off, as you said, your friend that works in cancer research, 40% cut to that kind of funding. And these are the kind of things that we're going to see all across the country.
MAGA may hate, like the rest of America, the implications of these cuts.
Yes.
But not if we pretend that this was like, who knew?
Right. They would hate they're going to hate the implications because it's going to cause pain. And that's why it's incumbent upon media organizations to tell people prior to the election that this is going to cause pain when they implement
like
it.
Literally.
Exactly.
The condescension.
Exactly. You have a platform. You have an audience listening to you. And instead you use it to run cover for people you don't even know. But because you're groveling and you need more money, because I personally think Anna wants to leave. And I think she is going to leave. I keep saying that. You're now saying the base is this way. The base, what are you talking about? When is the last time you guys ran a survey with that Poly Market Studio money?
That was leveled at people who were taking this seriously, as if it was some type of conspiracy theory. Like, as if, like the Heritage Foundation and the former OMB, who is clearly going to be the new OMB, it's a conspiracy that they spent months and years and millions of dollars drawing up an 150-page or 900-page document, whatever it was, and outlining exactly what they were going to do and bringing people in so they would have binders full of people. I mean, but at least dawn lights on Marblehead, although it seems to light, sometime around sunset.
Yeah.
And also now to say, like, this is not what MAGA wants. Like, give me a break. Give me a frickin' break.
Go ahead, Bradley. Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to add, do you guys remember that Russ Vought video where he was recorded undercover?
Yes, he was secretly recorded by some British journalist who came in. He goes, Trump is distancing, but we're not worried about it.
Right, exactly.
Right.
So I wonder if they saw that, but maybe not. I don't know.
Do we want to play the rest of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because in his first term, he seemed to be swayed by his base. He seemed to listen to his base. This time around, not so much. So Russell Vought, as the head of the Office of Management and Budget, and considering what he just did with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, makes it abundantly clear to me that they are implementing Project 2025. So I will admit when I'm wrong, I was wrong. I totally predicted incorrectly what would happen with Project 2025.
Oh, pause it. No, it's not. And I appreciate the Vanguard for doing this. Again, it is not the prediction. People make predictions all the time.
Right, I was wrong in my prediction about the election, but yeah, right,
polymorph.
Right, it's not the prediction because, before, no, I don't know how she got this wrong. I'm sorry. But it isn't the prediction, though I don't know how she got this wrong.
Market bet here.
Yeah.
Where the gambling mindset. We can't tell.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was abundance amount of evidence of this. And even if your opinion, not prediction, opinion was, I can't see them doing this. This is pretty radical. The idea that you would mock people for believing it and saying it was a conspiracy theory. The people had Trump derangement syndrome. I'm sorry. Give me a break. But
he's right.
But at least we can acknowledge what's actually ongoing.
Yes.
And I would recommend this go into the free part of their show so that their audience can know about it.
And emphasizing it. And, I will say, as long as people are issuing corrections, there was a claim made that we took money from the Kamala Harris campaign for our show. Now, that never happened. We've clarified that. It's laughable.
Whoa. We don't
Wait,
know.
actually.
We're still
I'm sorry. There's a deadline on this Polymarket bet. I think but you can... I'm sorry. Okay. So there's on Polymarket, you can gamble with crypto about whether or not Kamala bought ads on the majority report. Somebody bought a good amount of it.
Can we bet on this? Or do you have to be outside of America to bet on this?
I don't think it's legal in the United States, but Yeah, somebody I think placed a. Can you scroll down?
I mean, this is just ridiculous, but the fact that, I mean, this is what they're involved with, and it's fine. Whatever. It's a joke. It is. But like Sam says, even if you didn't believe that this was going to happen, you shouldn't have made fun of the people who did believe that it's going to happen. There are a lot of things coming out of the Trump administration that freaked me out. Look, I am not one who has to go save the world. Sorry, guys, I'm not that. I guess I'm a princess. I just want to stay in the house and just talk to you. No, seriously. But when I say that, I mean, don't get me wrong. Palestine is different, and I don't want us to cause destruction in the world. But let me get to the point. With this El Salvador thing, I see everybody, these MAGAs, they're glazing El Salvador for the way they treat their prisoners. El Salvador is El Salvador. Where I got concerned was when I saw some paperwork writing up coming out of the Trump administration, that Nayib Bukele offered, some cells, saying we have enough spots. If you guys have extremely violent criminals, you could always send them here. And MAGA says, yeah, there's space. We can send them to South. That opens the door to a lot of different things. It can get to the point where it's so subjective that they're calling you violent for words. Pay attention. So, no. How about no? Okay? How about no? That's just insane. And like I said, Sam was right for saying that she shouldn't have made fun of people. You can have your own opinion, but you shouldn't have told people they were crazy for looking at things and saying something doesn't feel right around here. But anyway, there's always more to come. Keep it locked right here for everything progressive princessy. No, everything. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.